Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. We doing well today. It's an evening recording for me today. Here I am. I am, getting one in before I gotta go watch a movie or two. What we got today? We got Heavy Dice 1, which I think is a classic. I think that's very good. Honestly, I feel like Heavy Dice 1 Heavy Sleeper seems good to me. I like Heavy Sleeper a little more than Monster Regen. I think this Monster Regen curse is a little tough. A little tougher than it seems as well. I wonder if you could play early curses too instead of heavy dice. I was gonna go look at the curses. I should. Let's go look at the curses. What are the twos like? Hefty, flighty. Wonder how bad this really is. It seems okay. Yeah, alright, I'll try it. We'll try that in Heavy Sleeper. Right blank or start damaged. I'll take right blank. I don't mind that too much. One blank curse. It makes my meddler a little stronger even. That's nice. Well, maybe not nice, but it's good enough. I'll accept it. I did just miss 2 dodge rolls there in a row, which is a bit of a shame, but you know. Don't worry about it. How do you view randomness personally? Because you know what I've always thought? I've always thought that if you change the not the like if you change the seed, so if you change the curse you take, it changes the outcome. That's how I always look at it. You can't really know in any meaningful way, of course. You can think about it however you want, but I never really look at that and go, oh well, I could have had the dodge if I didn't have the right blank. That's just never been how I've thought about it personally. Spellblade's cool. I think it's good to ditch the lost character for someone with higher HP as well. Mana Dad 1, that one's fine for a 2. We're gonna do our best. I'm not gonna be greedy, I'm not gonna be picky. If they show me something that doesn't look completely game losing, I will take it. It's gonna be our general philosophy. If I watch you triple death, I might kill you myself. I might... What the? Yeah, alright, fair enough. Let me get one burst. I'm gonna have to remember this mana debt. I haven't played with mana debt in a long time. We break out of it with Spellblade pretty easily, and then we can always pick up something like Witch to increase our odds, perhaps. Hey. Don't do that thing I told you to do. This is getting kind of icky. Don't you think? I guess not. He's just gonna leave. Glass Helm, really good, because if I get into the Heavy Sleeper Death Spiral, I'm probably dead anyway. And Slippery Dice 2, perfectly fine. So we can't lock more than 2 dice at a time, which is a little annoying. I prefer Slippery Dice 3, of course. That one's like basically nothing as far as curses go. And with these X's, it'll sometimes be a shame that we can't lock. But for the most part, I think it should be good. I assume, anyway. Little heavy dice. Or not heavy dice, sorry, slippery dice. Heavy dice here I think would be bad, but I'm not actually sure. I'm not certain how it works out. I've never done the math, but I know that there is a combo of heavy dice and slippery dice that soft locks you. And I am aware that that exists. I just don't know how you reach that combo. Like what, I think that the slippery dice number has to be higher than the heavy dice number, but I've actually, that's a lie. I don't think that because I don't know, and I've never been able to like critically think about it to a point that conceptualizes it. Hold on, let me try. So slippery dice 1 would say you can't lock more than 1, and heavy dice 0 would say can't roll more than 0, right? Well, what do I have right now? I have slippery dice 2, which means I can only lock 2 dice, which means that heavy dice 4, I don't know which way it goes. It would be heavy dice 1, I think, right? Which means you can't roll more than 1 dice at a time. Because you need to be able to roll 3. Maybe this have to be equal, actually. What does heavy dice say? Cannot roll more than 3 dice at a time. More than 3, so you can roll 3. So heavy dice 3 and slippery dice 2 would be fine. But like slippery dice 2 and... where's the next heavy dice? Heavy dice 2. Cannot roll more than 2 at a time. So I think if slippery dice, so if the numbers are equal, that's when you're soft locked. That's what I believe I have learned. I'll play knight. I'm fine with that. Greater than 8 HP gains spikes. No, I think actually you play monster regen 1 of 10. 1 regen for monsters with 10 or less HP. That one's okay with me. So overall, from our early curses, we ended up with right blank, mana debt 1, slippery dice 2, and monster regen 1 for units under 10 HP. An okay lineup, I would say. But yeah, I will probably never... I'll probably never properly conceptualize it, I think. Let's get out of Mana Dead and Poison Bramble and hope that we can get out of this fight now. Because that double bone lineup was pretty unfortunate. And there's regen on these guys. So I might just be stuck at Bramble here off of that roll. I have a lot of HP to play through at least. There's no reason to log Mega Growth. We just have to make good use of our mana. Let our we have to let this poison tick down, I'm pretty sure. So let's just go in, make sure we never let one of these guys live, right? Oh, I'm probably fine. Yeah, okay. It was a little scary though. No. Peaked cap, pretty good. It's a nice thing to have. I'm back to picking things to have for roulette. Silver Imp is also no good, so we can just hold on to this. I don't think you want to put it on anyone, though. What is Gardener missing? Oh, Gardener's missing the heal 1 mana side. Or is it heal 1? I think it's heal 1 mana gain. Maybe it's heal 2 mana gain? I don't actually know. I should kill this barrel. And then parry. And I'm locking like this because I can't roll because of slippery dice, but this turn is good enough. Just in case you're unaware. Hey. Here we go. Better. Scrapper Glacia. Scrapper Knight's okay. I think that's fine with me. Hoarder, he's pretty good, but I don't think Glacia is much good here. I don't think she's bad per se, but she's not really what I want. What do I want? I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to know what I want? I think I can have lethal here. Yeah, I like winning. That's good. Golden Cup or Juice? Is this just self-cleanse? Yeah, it is just self-cleanse. I'll play Golden Cup here. I believe. Cyclops Pseudo, a fairly... I don't know, I would say fairly frightening fight. It's a little bit out of my control, I suppose, if it's scary or not. It can be, though. You gotta remember that we can't let anyone die in this fight, no matter what. You gotta go for 0 deaths every fight because of Heavy Sleeper. Alright, I'm gonna take a done rolling here. We can do... I wish I could parry. We can do like burst into 3 into 3. I wish I could parry onto the steel. Wonder if that's right. It's probably wrong. I should probably do something like this and try to get out of mana debt right away. I'll let you roll. Honestly, that roll is really good. I will take it. Could hit the Cyclops and then heal and then everything's good. As long as you don't break his special HP with poison. Now I just always break his special HP and then he dies the turn after, I assume. Break that. Yeah, he's guaranteed dead. Well, he's not quite guaranteed dead. It would be a very surprising loss, though. I would have to roll 0. Herbalist Caldera. Caldera's really hindered here. I will play Herbalist, who's losing 1 damage poison. That's an okay loss. I think you just line up like this. 7, 7, 7, 7. Jackpot, baby. Alright, don't get too cocky here. I think we can still be in a little trouble to Slime Queen. She's not easy by any stretch of the imagination, just because it looks okay. She's a little scary. Probably do a little imbue poisoning. And I think we'll just rush her down in this lineup. I should maybe kill that Slimelet instead. The strategy is a little scary, but I have the damage to just send in the Slime Queen here and kill her. So I think I should probably take it. Take the opportunity, that is. Because we can just go in with a Slay and then she's gone. And now I just hit Slimer. Take your pick, basically. It's better to bank mana here to get out of bad situations if we roll poorly. I think is important to think about. Because Slippery Dice plus extra blanks does mean that we can have a little trouble sometimes. Oh man. My headphones have been charging all day. I guess they haven't been charging all day. Actually, I've been using them. Never mind. I was gonna say, maybe they really are dying. Sorry, I'm plugging in. Please hold. There we go. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was doing exact lethal end turn. Not bad. Overall, an acceptable Slime Queen fight. Ooh, interesting R item. Heal shield 3 on the middle column. I think covering up the X's is really good here. Should probably take splitting arrows. And we'll just put it on Meddler for now. It's nice too. I think splitting arrows is especially worth taking if you're playing Scrapper since it pairs with Bloodlust really well. Of course. Look at that, we get a little steal. Little burst. Yeah, hold on. However you want to go about it, I suppose. They're all dead. It's just all of them gone. No, you should burst for lethal on one, actually. Just because of regen, right? It's a little better, but this is the sort of fight that you can just say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want here. That one's over immediately. Evoker Jester. Ooh. I guess he'll play Evoker here. His spell is good, and we can cover up his X's. And we have Spellblade. The main thing to push you towards Evoker is you have an extra source of mana generation from the default. Now, the only thing you don't want to fight when you're playing one of these regen curses is Carrier. This guy's always scary. Always rather upsetting to fight one of these. So ideally here, I'm going to play, like, drop. Ideally I would play drop, but that's clearly outside of the question. I can do parry, but I need to put damage on this shade, which I think means I need to play Vine. Oh, but if I don't drop, I have to kill his bones anyway, which means if I do like this, I'm in the same spot, right? I could kill the shade. No, I couldn't kill the shade. I could kill the bottom bones instead. You could do drop, kill this guy. What's that like? Then parry? I guess that's okay. Because a Bloodlust kills this shade, a drop kills the sniper. I guess that's fine. The shade is like the biggest threat to me losing a character here. Double eliminate is really frightening to have to deal with. Yeah, this is not great. So you'd have to do a Vine into a 4, but you're also getting eliminated, right? So I think you gotta lock these two, hold these 3, and hope we might just get caught into the death spiral here. It's entirely possible that I lose Herbalist. Let's see what it's like. Kill the shade, drop the sniper, and you always lose Herbalist, it looks like. That's just how it is. Because there's no way you can kill the carrier. Alright, just gotta accept it. And that's unfortunate. Heavy sleeper. It's gonna put us into an awkward position, but this is a tough fight. I'm not too sad about it. Actually, I could also lose Spellblade here if I'm not careful. keep this. Is that lethal? I need to check. It is, okay. Actually, 3+1 was lethal as a beginning. Never mind. Take Ambrosia. Any sort of rescuing here seems nice. Because these fights are not getting easier. They keep putting shades in front of me, which is continuing to be problematic. And now I'm down a character. And Herbalist is just gonna get fucking smoked here, most likely. The good news is we keep our ability to press Vine at least. Oh god, no. Okay. So, how do you want to go about this? You can hit the grave. This has to parry. I think I'd like to break out of my item poison. Do you need to kill this grave? Probably not. You could Vine plus 2 damage on the quartz and then parry. But you can only hit a 1 on the shade with that idea. Which is a little scary. I guess you could parry. Well, parry and then 3 damage is the same. But you could burst instead then. Which is kind of the same. I don't know. We're gonna drop the shade most likely on the next turn is the plan. So like... Vine, 3 damage, parry. I guess that's as good as we get. And then we have to do 1 plus drop to kill the shade. My mana's a little bad, but once this shade is dead, I can then theoretically drop the zombie and we can just work our way down. I will not be pressing drop here if I'm locking this 1 damage cleave. This is where it gets really hard. Alright, Knight, roll me that rescue side. I mean, I have to roll. Okay, he didn't give me the rescue side, but I'm probably alive. We can do this into this. Acceptable. Almost through. I had to take a bit of a risk there in rolling down, but I had no choice, so, you know. It wasn't much of a risk when you think about it like that. I didn't really have anything else to do. The alternative line there was to just die. Right? There's no safe, slow play through that fight. You can't do anything versus back-to-back shades. No, thank you. Fencer, Wizard. Wizard's significantly worse here. I will play Fencer. It's a shame because Fencer replaces Spellblade, which means that my Evoker's a little weaker. On the other hand, not much else you can do about it. And Fencer can do 2 damage and then parry on Scrapper, which is nice. I kind of like that. Or my Fencer can just roll a bunch of X's and be completely useless. Also valid. I gotta roll again. Wow, that was impressive. And not in a good way. I think I'm about to get bled out by this boss. That was not a very inspiring turn 1. I must say. I think you gotta parry, and it's not really much to do. Gotta parry, and then we gotta hope we can actually play the game this turn. Okay, I accept. But you can actually get the parry onto the steel side here, which is kind of nice. You could do, because he's got an X basically, so you could do like first drop, 1 plus 1, and then you could parry for 3. That's kind of cool. I should probably kill the far bones, which means I should do this one here into parry. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm thinking about it like that. I'm thinking that it's going to change if I kill the bottom bones or the top bones. It doesn't really change anything. Well, he's going to regen anyway. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I think we could very easily die to Lich here. It's going to depend a little bit on if I just get screwed on slippery dice again. Okay, good roll. Never mind, everything's fine. Worry not. I'm saved. My characters have decided they wanted to roll good sides instead of bad sides. I guess you do a shot like this and this, huh? Alright, we're back. We're good. It was scary though. We definitely went through a little bit of a I might just die here with these rolls. These rolls may just kill me was what I was thinking. I think I should drop him, but probably not. But I do want to use this AoE damage, right? So I may as well get it and kill that bones. Was I too greedy? Should I not have sent it? Is he, by the way, Ambrosia, top 1 reasons why I think this relic or this item fucking sucks. You pick it and then you just never hit it. You just pick this shit and it does nothing. And you go, why the hell did I pick Ambrosia? I can't roll it for shit. Where is it? My team is not very good at the long game versus Lich, huh? I don't have the healing to do this. This is your big flaw with Herbalist. This is very much a you just get by sort of character. You just barely live type of beat. Drop, 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 kill, kill. Done. Sponge? Sponge on Fencer is pretty good. Catnip, Catnip add growth is silly. Give me Sponge Fencer. It's value. This is a scary fight too. This whole run's been really scary. Every one of these fights I go, man, this could be the end of me. Alright, Knight. Shield, please. Whoa, the rescue side. He did it. He hit it. That doesn't even seem very good. Thought we'd line up a sponge for 2 damage to all. That's terrible. Oh, good. And instead I will roll an X. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Okay, we should kill this gnoll. This 1 damage cleave is meaningless. I should probably heal Herbalist off of Death's Door. Sorry if you can hear, by the way, they're launching fireworks in the background. It is July the 5th. God bless America. Time to shoot some explosives into the sky. If you're wondering what that noise is, I don't know if it comes across on the microphone. Usually noises like this just don't happen. Nobody ever says they can hear them. But in case you can, it's fireworks. Do not be alarmed. There's a rescue. We did it. Now what are you dying to? This guy? We could parry. I probably just want to kill the war chief though, right? And then rescue. And I think I'll rescue Evoker here. You're gonna be at 3 with 1 poison ticking. So effectively at 2 with 1 poison going. Hopefully can find lethal on this turn. Or something. Hopefully can find something on this turn. Sponge gives me 3 times 2, which I think gives me this carrier? No, it doesn't. Hold on. Give me drop, 3, 3, 3 vine, I guess. And the gnoll should leave. Alright. Leader with no smith, shaman with no mana gain. Not good options. What are you supposed to do about this? Maybe you press random here. Although you can play shaman with rescue on that heal 5 vitality. This side is pretty crazy. You get a nice 1 of. I guess that's what I'll take. And we can just hope that our mana gain somehow fixes this. It's unlikely. But you never know. Could work out. It's a little scary. This whole run's pretty frightening. I thought this was gonna look fine. Early Curses is putting me on edge though, for sure. Giving me a run for my money. No doubt. Just rolling for... I don't even know what I'm rolling for, actually. I'm rolling down to 0 for what? I don't know. 1 damage to Cyclops. Woo. All my damage is in Fencer. That's what it looks like anyway. All of my damage is how good does Fencer. Not that good here, I gotta say. Guess I'll hit a ritual. I'll hit a 1 to all, and then a 3 and a 3. Cancel the poison, block all the damage, exert myself, and then pray that Fencer can do something useful here. 3 and 3? That's some damage. Soon, though, I believe it will be brought to me. And it, in this case, is a character that does any damage. I have my hopes. That's 5. 6, 7, 1 off of lethal. I bet he leaves. Good enough. Troll Hydra? Hadda Surgeon. Whoa. Too bad I can't take both of these. You can probably just pick Hadda Surgeon here. There's nothing wrong with that. Probably slap this on Scrapper. He's not really contributing much. Here's Hadda Surgeon, buddy. Some mana for my ritual. Mana for my mana debt. Spencer, I do need you to live this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And I account. Do not worry, I accounted for the mana debt when I counted that. That's the Hydra killed. And now we're just fighting Troll. A little bit behind, but still. I'm so tempted to lock this heal 10 and just give myself 10 health on Shaman. There's no reason to do it. It doesn't do anything, but it would feel good, man. Feel good to get full value out of a heal 10, wouldn't it? Ooh, rescue 5 vitality. What do you know? As I anticipated, it would be useful. That's lethal. Nice. It wasn't actually useful. Curator loses the steel side, which is pretty tough, but we have charge, or we have, not charge tome, what's it called? Golden Cup for the charge side. And Curator's generally good. Oh, and we have this hat, Dot Surgeon, which we can put on someone. Probably fine on Knight, honestly. Nobody has any cantrips, right? Right. Alright. Ready for a nice long Basalt fight. Settle in. We got some corpses to kill. Do I need to parry this attack? Sorry, shifting in my chair real quick. I don't think so. 2... give me the 3 shield. I accept. So we'll kill... we won't... we'll kill one... and we'll be one off of killing the other. And that's okay. I'm gonna stop the single use maybe instead. No, I like being able to play my sides. Although my next turn is gonna be nothing. I am basically held at this, right? Rescue 5, whatever. Could ritual and then kill something off of that. It's not crazy, but it's okay. Or you could just parry. Burst and then burst again next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Leaves me at a very high HP point. Should be fine. Heal 3, parry, rampage parry. Actually perfectly fine as well. Not very exciting though, is it? That's Basalt. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing heal 3 on Fencer here. He's just gonna sit here and waste my time. Continue locking me out of playing the game. It's the boss. I'll burst so I can chip 3. And we'll just keep on him. You know, why not? You wanna keep landing death? I'll keep on rolling. Not this, not this. I'm looking for mana and mana. Okay. I did not get mana and mana. I just got some healing and a 5. I could drop, but then I don't get the 5. I didn't get a 1. We can drop next turn though, or whenever. And this is the truth about Basalt is that this boss only really ever looks scary anymore. He really doesn't have the damage to kill much. What the fuck? Cantrip shield 6? Weird. I like the Cleave Rampage, but I think it's kind of silly. It never really feels like it does anything, right? What does it do in a final boss? Nothing. Cleave mana gain? Nah, give me a random. Second chance is okay. Maybe on Evoker. And then you can just cover up. It doesn't matter the order, but we can cover up those X's on Fencer at least. We could have picked the Cleave and then played Peaked Cap, but like Cleave healed 2 mana gain? I don't know, this fight or this run doesn't feel like it needs things like Cleave healing, does it? Doesn't feel like it does anything to me. Then we drop? Wait, you're not? Who are you dying to? Weird. If I could get one more kill there, that'd be a Cleave 4. That'd be crazy. But that's fine. I'm sure this is winning. So far so good on Heavy Sleeper as well. Nothing to say. Nothing to do. Rampage. I just drop. We had one little moment of weakness, but then it all kind of stabilized. Can I play Ace and proc triple? I can. It's not out of the question. It's actually pretty easy with Surgeon's Hat. I'll play Ace here. I want a source of mana to fuel this charge side and this spell, and that's what Ace is, and if he's not that, he's a boost for Fencer who does get extra value out of being boosted. So overall, pretty solid. Triple. I don't need the rescue. I'm looking for double use here. I think we can just lock here, right? 9 mana is 9 mana, as it turns out. Which is 10 damage, which is probably this Basilisk. And then Burst puts you at 3. And draw means you killed 2. Or you only need, yeah, you draw twice, I guess. That's 2 Wisps. Or 6, 7. That's fine. You can ritual out of the poison. Could probably make it a little bit more efficient, but who cares? Good enough. Maybe you should cleanse the pain here even. Instead of, well, we can always cleanse now actually. And you go like pair up to 4. Do I care? I don't know. Does that matter? I don't know. Feels like I'm gonna win this fight no matter what. It would be nice to have a better mana sink than just burst. But that's about all there is to say in the negatives here. Otherwise, this run seems good. Egg basket on the heal 5 vitality rescue. Hit this shit, heal 11 or die. You probably play Overflowing Chalice on Fencer and then move the sponge. Just get a little bit more AoE. It's good if we're fighting Hexia or Inevitable, right? I think I'm willing to do it. If we're not fighting those guys, though, I mean, I'm not gonna play Egg Basket, right? That seems silly. Let's do it like this. That's probably fine. Anything else? Nah. I like Sponge on Knight for a little more mana gain, perhaps. Or a bigger heal. Again, this run ends up with no cleanse, though. Feels like a common theme these days, doesn't it? Do rescue. I can't get anything too crazy here. I can get 2 draws, actually. Rescue, heal yourself. Heal. I can't get the sponge value, but I could get double draw. Which is 2 dead zombies. That's sort of something. Hard to leave these caws uncontested. I think. A little scary, perhaps. And I spend all my mana so I don't have insurance on this turn. Lots to not like there. Many reasons to not like the way that that one plays. I can't quite get this how you would like it. Because you'd like to draw to kill a caw here. Can't quite do that, so maybe I need to kill the chomp instead. That way I can actually get at these guys. And this way I also get 9 mana. So then you go 2. 2 burst, and then kill this one. That's okay. That seems fine. And 1, I think this is lethal with the fizz. Yeah, maybe even without it. It's the hand. It doesn't really matter who I take here, right? Because I'm probably going to keep the Surgeon hat on for the mana gain. So then I can just take, like, the higher HP, which is Stalwart. Do I like the Clink? Nah, I'll take Stalwart. We'll just keep on the Surgeon hat. And hope that I don't just get killed, because he can top kill me and then my run is very hard. That would be pretty bad. Okay, 10 damage cleave. Double exerts. We lead off with an 8 damage pristine. We just hit done rolling and see where we are here. That's a rampage. That's a 6 mana. Which would give me 2 bursts into another kill. And then we shield. So we kill both sabers and we put ourselves in not a great position overall, but an okay position, I would say. I'll take it. We take 10 on the chin though, which is pretty scary. And there's top kill. No dodge, no way out of this. Just take your damage and go. This could be a done rolling. Let me see what we're looking at here. We're looking at 5, 2, draw, 1, 2, reuse, 1, 2. That's 20 damage for this roll. I would like to roll a little more here, right? It'd be great to get these 2 dice to be better. Actually, we could just get these 2 dice. Oh, no, you can't, can you? Because you need this for the second draw. I would get 2 rolls to roll better mana. Or I'm leaving... How much damage on the table? 4 damage? But what am I gaining if I take this chance? I'm gaining... Not a lot, actually. This is my best healing side, so all I'd be getting is mana. This is my best side. Yeah, I should actually take this turn. This is the right turn. 5, 10, reuse, 5, 10, 5. Heal both of these characters once. And hopefully this team can find 15 damage. I'm mostly worried if he lands... Okay, so I win. I was mostly worried if he landed a... like a sword spawn, I could fall behind a little bit, but that's fine. I'll take a win. Nothing wrong with that one. Only really scary when we lost Herbalist, and I don't think that was entirely in my control. I think overall, this early Curses 2 was not great. I don't remember what the other option was. What was the other option? Does anyone remember? Go tell me. Go back. I'll go look. I don't remember what the other option was, but it was probably better. I think that early Curses 2 was really tough. Mainly, Slippery Dice 2 was brutal. For 2 points, this thing was crazy. Everything else here was fine. Right blank maybe a little bad, but like, eugh. Slippery Dice 2 really fucked me up a lot more than I thought it would. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.